podcast.
Kane, what you gotta say to these niggas? Yeah, real shit, real life. Here we go. Hey, I feel like Cross. I'm a motherfucking boss. I got the drip, and you know I got the sauce. I tell these fuck ass niggas get lost. Coming through your chimney like I'm goddamn Santa Claus. Hey, 2023, and you know I rock my chain. Nigga, boy, I'm grown. I ain't tryna play no games. Doing what we want, and we doing what we claim. It's crazy how they pussy niggas selling out for fame. Like, look at my neck, look at my worth, nigga. I'ma shine so hard, make it hurt, nigga. Been the way that I am since birth, nigga. Tabernacle in the stream with a church, nigga. I'm chosen, I'm chosen. I be in front of the camera posing. You see that choker on my neck and it's frozen. Hey, yeah, I'm chosen. I am not stressed. I passed the test. Look at my name. Look at my team. You know we gon' win. You know we gon' win. Until the end. You know what I get, Stone C, like my name is Smith. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Run up on me, I'ma make you do flips. Do a bad flip. Niggas they cap like an actress. I don't fuck with niggas doing magic. Pull up on your mama and it's tragic. Damn. Woo, 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 hey, woo, 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 hey, yeah, hey. You can buy a watch, but you can't buy time. Every day I wake up, I'm on my grind. All that bullshit ain't on my mind. Don't need your help, my nigga, I'm fine. I'm real. Yeah. Hey, riding in my whip and I be changing the lane. Got my OG saying I be staying in their brain. Cause I'm going so dumb and I hopped in the game. Everything that I got came from excessive pain. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yo.
You know we going live. Got King on my right here. Keep it square in and shit, you know that's how we go.
Salute everybody, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with your boy. Man, we got another one, man. We back at it like crack addicts, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody coming in here. I'm just hitting that StreamYard. We got my man Mikey gonna come in here. He gonna say some things. So again, back to y'all, man. We back at it like crack addicts. It's your boy Cross, Boss Cross, big CEO, man, of Cross Your Heart, man. Y'all trying to look for the merch? You can find the merch at KrossYourHeart.com. On the plug, put the plug in. You get 10% off on your first order, right? So that being said, I dropped it. We got Mikey gonna come on here. He gonna make an announcement. Salute. Good morning, King. What you got for me today? Let's break it down.
Man, you know what time it is, man. It's time to go. Okay, so a couple of things, man. You guys can expect to start seeing clips again. We got that set up. You know what I'm saying? We sat back and thought about how we're going to approach this, so I figured out the way. So y'all going to see at least 2 every day, 5 days a week. Also, man, I haven't told Cross this, but I'm about to start downloading these episodes and we putting them on Rumble. Are you ready to Rumble? Yeah, nigga, we going to Rumble. So we better start moving the content to Rumble too.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, we going to put it there. And then whenever Cross want to go live on there, he can. But I'm going to have it there too, man, because there's an audience there that needs to hear it. Also, we got a new song dropping Friday, man. We got so many songs. Cross can pick whichever, whenever, however he want to use it. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to keep doing great things. And also, I finally purchased me something from the plug merch. So when I get that, y'all going to see me rocking that. So look, though, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, man. So to get with it or get away from it.
Yeah.
Either way, which way you choose, we're going to win.
Man, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you doing what you're doing. I appreciate everybody trying to support everything we're doing from the whole movement, from all the men from that, man. And we appreciate y'all's support, man. Y'all really make it happen. And again, salute to Maki on that, man. Or like the homie say, Max. You know what I'm saying? Whichever is clever. But salute to him, man, because again, he puts in the work and it's gladly appreciated. It's never not misunderstood. It's always overstood, if that make any sense. You feel what I'm saying?
Straight up. And with that being said, I'm about to head to the gym, but I'm in the backdrop listening, and I'm gonna hop on the build if I find some time with them. But in the meantime, in between time, man, let's turn up.
Already. That's what I'm talking about. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We back at it like crack addicts. You heard them. We about to start getting on Rumble, y'all. Start checking out that Rumble. I told y'all I want to get on Rumble. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start downloading, dog. We trying to make a movie out here, dog. This is what we on right now. The movement is bigger than me. The purpose is bigger than me. That's just what it is. I don't mind. I know it's bigger than me. You feel what I'm saying? So that being said, dog, let's get into some stuff, right? So there is a video game console, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like the old consoles, little gray box, like the, you know, Nintendos and stuff like that. There's a box that's out there. Well, it's what is called a bootleg box, right? So a bootleg box is like this. It's an off-brand of Nintendo, right? But on the games, man, there's a lot of stuff on there. So you can go on those games and then it's like almost hundreds of games. But some of the games in there, I don't know why they doing it. Places like Amazon, they done told them to take it down. They ain't took it down. They don't, you know what I'm saying? People are making money off this and people are buying it. But parents, please pay attention to this and please pay attention to what your kids playing. Just don't think because they playing a video game that it's just a regular video game or it's one of our favorite video games. So y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Seems like a normal gaming system, but it's far from it. The Super Mini SN02 preloaded with 800 games looks nearly identical to the original Nintendo SNES. Even the packaging is nearly a perfect copy, but it's not created by, sold by, or affiliated with Nintendo in any way.
It looks exactly like a miniature version of the old Super Nintendo.
Taylor Turley's 5-year-old son was gifted the console for Christmas.
All right, so that go back to what we saying, right? So my man was gifted a console. First of all, you know, somebody went the cheap route. Yeah, somebody went the cheap route and bought it. And then most people just be like, a kid might say they want something. They'll just be like, okay, where do I order it? And the kid just let them order it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another thing. So check this out. Watch this. This is crazy. Mind-blowing to me.
And she was ready to share some gaming nostalgia with him.
I was raised in the 90s. A lot of these games are very familiar with me. I honestly wanted to play the game before I gave it to him.
But she quickly realized some of the preloaded games included offensive or racist.
So on this thing, man, they have slid in somehow racist stuff, sexual content, all that. What up with you, Kennedy? Salute, Kennedy. Like all that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's so crazy. You see what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand that. So this video game thing, again, watch what your kids are playing. They're putting stuff in these video games that should not be in. It's very toxic. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, once we get on there on the rumbles and stuff like that, we gonna wild out. We'll be able to do that. But on here, we just keep it clean. But think about this. This whole thing with this video game is crazy. Half past salute. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, King. I appreciate that. So let's get into this, y'all. Check this out. This is crazy.
Language and pornographic material, like this image of what appears to be two naked children.
Y'all see that? That's a video game. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a video game. Two naked children with the hearts over there. And if you look at the top part, it looks like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. See that? See how they depict that? That's a video game. Supposed to be like a lantern, but let's look at the big. If you step back and look at it, what does it look like? They crazy.
In a tent, the book there labeled porn, and one with a sexually explicit character that looks like Ronald McDonald, along with an email
Tracy,
account.
salute, man. I appreciate
the
you.
person that's posting their email on pedophilic games.
She says she was also shocked to find a game with racist characters.
There's another game that is supposed to be like Mario 2, I believe, and it's called Black Man 2 once you get into
That's crazy. Y'all hear that? It's Mario 2, but it's called Black Man 2. I'm telling y'all, dog, these, man, they put it in anything. When I be watching this, I be like, That's why I watch games. That's why I monitor the games. We got to remember, kids download video games. Oh, Mom, can we download it? It's free. The first thing we ask, is it free? Next thing you know, boom, here you go. You got this. So let's go.
The game, and I don't know how to describe it. It's pretty racist.
The gaming system, which doesn't list a manufacturer on the box, but says it's made in China, is sold by multiple third parties on major retailers like Walmart or Amazon. And we found it being sold in person at an electronics store in Corona, Queens, displayed right here on a table outside the store.
That's crazy. So they're pushing it. They pushing it, y'all. So it's in Corona, Queens. They done put this in there. I mean, you talking about this is, you know what I'm saying? It's all in perception. They started off, you got a couple of good games, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So you got a couple of games like that. So you telling me out of all them games, is she gonna break some of them down? It's crazy, y'all. This is really crazy. Monitor your kids and what they play, what's on these electronics, y'all.
Along with what appears to be a knockoff Nintendo Switch. Here is the loading screen, and we see Luigi here, like a cartoon version of Luigi, very familiar.
Now I want y'all to see this one. This one I didn't like, right? So he said, all these look familiar, but look at this. When you go, yeah, would not be surprised. Come on now. Yeah, they keep that trying to desensitize the next generation, making this material acceptable, not why alive. Thank you for sharing this. Yes, please share this to y'all Facebook. Everybody, if you can put on and hit the share button, I appreciate that. But look at the front screen when it comes on. Check this out.
Along with what appears to be a knockoff Nintendo Switch. Here is the loading screen, and we see Luigi.
Look at this loading screen. All right. Already, okay, action game, shoot game, but they got Mike Tyson under that. I want y'all to see that. That's the front of it. That's crazy. That's got the shoot game on there. This is crazy, y'all. Check it out.
Luigi here, like a cartoon version of Luigi, very familiar. Looks like a fun game so far. Everything looks pretty normal. But as we kept scrolling, we're deep into the games now. It's 111 is the number of games that we've gotten to get to this screen. And on the same page, we have Mickey Mouse 3, which sounds like a game. Sure, you let your kids play that. That's fine. But on the same page, we have one.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, dog. You see what I'm saying? They got explicit stuff on this.
That sounds illicit and questionable. And then as we hit play, we were even more shocked. Okay, right off the bat.
See that? That's supposed to be Jungle Book, the thing, but it's racist. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the Mowgli I remember. It would just be a normal game.
Look,
if it weren't for.
You see what I'm saying? Mowgli walking around in the Jungle Book on this naked. Why is a kid in the video game naked? The Jungle Book wasn't naked.
For Mowgli being naked. We've reached out to Disney for comment on this. If not, heard back.
Fuming.
Kyla Knight has been trying to.
See what I'm saying? And you're not going to hear anything. You're not going to hear anything back from Disney. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to remember, like somebody said earlier, they're probably sister company. They don't want to get in, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand this. This is mind blowing. Yeah, that's cold blooded, bro. Cause like your boy, Mr. Smith said, that's cold blooded, Jack.
To warn other parents about the system on TikTok and tells us she bought it for her kid when it was listed here as a bestseller on Amazon.
My husband went ahead and bought it. It was like, hey, this is only $50. You know, we're going to go ahead and get.
You see what I'm saying? Trying to relive. Y'all see what Mikey said on that too? Salute to Mikey on that too. We should be able to go on there. We'll be able to go on there on StreamYard through the Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep everything appropriate. Yeah, we're trying to do something big and go. And by doing that, you can keep everything appropriate. Then you want to go in depth. Yeah, facts. And we can just dip to the Rumble. That's what we've been working on. Because you know me, man. I want to go in, but I can't. But I have to respect that somebody's house. YouTube, salute to you. This is your house. You can't go in somebody's house and you got to take your shoes off in their house. Yeah. So I'm going to take my shoes off until I get over the rumble. Then I can walk around with my socks off. And we're going to do it that way. So let's keep going, y'all.
After Kyla reached out to Amazon, the company told her they were investigating. And in a statement to NBC News, said the product was, quote, investigated and removed. But as of today, it's now listed on the site by another third-party seller. Walmart also telling NBC News the game will be removed because it does not comply with our prohibited products policy.
That's crazy. So think about what he's saying. It does not apply, right? It moved from our site because it does not apply. My thing is this. Explain to me, why is it even up there? How did it get up there? Now y'all gonna hear, exactly where it's coming from and how they're able to push this. This is crazy.
But we found one that appears to be the same system.
Look at this. Let's blow this up. Y'all see that? Same one.
By a third-party seller today. The online posts selling the systems do not mention anything about inappropriate content. They even receive some 5-star reviews.
If you go into the descriptions of these consoles, they are marketed to children. They're marketed to give to your friends' children.
Facts. Half pass. I like what you said on that. Look what half pass put. That's a good one. That's a great one right there. Y'all see that? My man said, so if it don't comply when it's brought to their attention. Facts. That's right. Yeah. That's right. They wouldn't even remove it even if it was exposed, just because to show you the ignorance of the. Exactly. Yep. And made there too. Yep. Oh, Roblox. Yep. Yeah. You saw it. Everybody saw it. Anytime they start doing these free games. Yep.
However, now Kyla and Taylor joining dozens of other customers, leaving reviews to warn other parents and to get the word out.
That's all I wanted to do with this whole topic, was just make sure that parents knew.
My bad. I know y'all didn't hear me. I'm going through it. So you got the one at the top, right? And you got them, they naked. You got the one in the right-hand corner right here. That's naked. Down at the bottom, naked. Down over there, allegedly Ronald McDonald, naked. Crazy, bro.
What could potentially be on presents that they're buying for their kids.
My warning would just be to make sure that you go through the console yourself and test out these games, even if you're not interested in playing it.
That's right. And that's what I tell all the parents. Even if you ain't interested in playing it, I do that with my son. Sometimes people call me and I'll be like, man, I'm with my kids, because I'll be sitting there, especially if he say, good morning, Shay. Especially my son say, Daddy, can I download this game? And I'll be like, what game is it? Now, I might not know what the game is. So I'll sit down with him. Let me show me how to play it. What it's about. Yeah, exactly. What more can you say? You know what I'm saying? Crazy, ain't it? Yeah, this remind me of all these dolls that once you put them in one. Yes, I did. Yes, that's right. And you see the revealing of, them changing their clothes, going from having a dress on to having those little skimpy stuff that they had on. They had to remove it. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. So you got the Jungle Book and you done change it. So if you don't know, and think about it, you handing a kid this gift, if you buying it for somebody because you don't know, and the kid says, hey, buy me that game right there. And you be like, what's that game? But, well, it don't cost that much. Well, how much it costs? Well, $50. Oh, that ain't bad. Good morning, T. Good morning. This is crazy. You see what I'm saying? So let's look at it from that point of view. To me, that's what's so mind-blowing about all this. You see what I'm saying? This is mind-blowing. So let's keep going, y'all.
Be aware of what your child is taking in all accounts.
All right, Stephen Romo joins us now live here on Top Story. So, Stephen, I mean, this is pretty eye-opening, and it's incredible how much it looks like the old Super Nintendo. How hard was it to get to the games that were inappropriate? I mean, could any kid find them?
Now, listen to how he's going to break this down, dog. This is crazy. So, like I said again, it's not that difficult for them kids to have to figure it out and find it. It's not. Trust you me. Ain't nothing. It ain't is big, and that's the sad part, dog. Yeah, I mean, like that's the sad part. I can't believe that you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, these kids are having too much access to this, and it ain't that hard for them to do. That's the stuff that's mind blowing, right? So let's go into it.
That were even sicker than what we saw in your story, correct?
Yeah, stuff we could not include in the story, definitely on this game. That's one of the weird things about it, though, is if a parent gives this to their child, they might look through it for a while and not find anything. But after scrolling just a few pages down, all of a sudden you see some strange titles that...
See? And that's where they get us. Because as parents, to be honest, let's keep it a bean, y'all. Let's keep it all the way a bean. We don't go in and we don't go and do the whole research. It's just like with the phones. You'll give a kid a phone just because you said, well, I can track their calls and track what they do. But that doesn't track their apps. Some of those apps, they can hide the apps. Some of them, kids know more about the phone. They can put up privacy fences where you don't see it. You see what I'm saying? So just because you give them something and you know a little bit about it, it's like, you're like, oh yeah, I used to play that game all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with that game. Ain't nothing wrong with the game until you get into the actual system itself and see why. Why is it so cheap? You see what I'm saying? Why is that so cheap? Why do you have to have that so cheap? Because those Nintendos, and I've got them. I bought them for my kids to collect the box, the actual real ones, right? And they stopped making them. So then these start coming out, man. Yeah, this game is disturbing me, dog. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, it's just, it's too much because what we're doing is we're kind of playing on our own ignorance, right? We're assuming that we're so smart that we got a grip on this. And it's just like, it's the little things. Boom, boom. Most people wouldn't even have known that. Imagine you walking down there, you see it right there on Canal Street, wherever that, now flea market. Kid said, Mommy, can I get that? Well, how much y'all want for that? $30. We're selling for $30. He just selling it. Misa, salute. So let's keep going, y'all. So check it out what he's saying.
Seem racist. The games themselves are actually pretty normal, but then you get to the one like we saw, the Jungle Book version. There is a normal version of the Jungle Book as well, but then for inexplicable reasons, there's this sexually explicit version in there, and there are some totally good games, some nostalgic.
See what I'm saying? There's some good games in there that we used to rock and play. These, they done messed around, bro. They done, man, I'm telling y'all, man, they trying to taint everything that the kids do. They feel like if they can't get us in one way, bad soul, salute, bad soul. We just sitting here talking about, you know, the whole situation, man. We were talking about with the video games and stuff, right? So I pulled this up. Yeah, our loaded games. That's right. You know what I'm saying? There's certain words that are flagged on YouTube. No disrespect, we can't use. That's right. Yeah, watch the wording, even in the chat, please. You know what I'm saying? Use different ones. Jersey Rich, salute Jersey Rich. We see you in the building. Yes, Dolly Berry, you know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Mods, stay on that. You know, stay on that, watching the wording, okay? Because, again, they will flag. They do it to me. They've been doing it. So that's why we're going to do this Rumble thing on these foods. So let's keep going, y'all. So check this out.
Games. I played the Star Trek game. It was actually pretty fun for a while. That's why I don't understand the reason that this product would actually have that. It'd be good to get a response from the manufacturer, but there's actually not one listed on the box. So
yeah, some sick puppies out there, and
That's right. There are some sick puppies out there. So salute to everybody coming in here. You know what I'm saying? So salute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but but again, and no disrespect, nobody in the chat. We all, you know what I'm saying? We grown. We know how to speak. You know what I'm saying? We don't go in nowhere else and we don't speak like that. So again, we understand that. But again, I think we all at the point now we know, you know, what word you can and cannot say, especially if we content creators. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So it's all good. So yeah, so what I was telling, salute to Jersey Rich and y'all coming in here. what we're talking about is the video games, the certain things that are being implemented in these video games, right? That's making people that we don't know. And it could be anything from phones, it could be anything from all types of stuff, right? So check this out. So again, salute to everybody coming in here. Loyalty, salute. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this right here, y'all. Y'all peep this out. Hit the like button, share. That's right. That's right. Come on now. Come on. It's a fact. It's a fact, half pass. That's what half pass. See that? They monitor our words, but don't monitor what's targeting our youth. It's crazy every time. And you know, y'all have seen it, and they done upgraded, but certain things you can't even say on this thing no more without they zap. I'm a victim being zapped in the last couple of days for dumb stuff. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You got to respect it. So check this out for everybody coming in here. Let's go.
It seems like a normal gaming system, but it's far from it. The Super Mini SN02 preloaded with 800 games looks nearly identical to the original Nintendo SNES. Even the packaging is nearly a perfect copy, but it's not created by, sold by, or affiliated with Nintendo in any way.
What I'm trying to figure out is how, Queen Lady, peace. I see you in the building, man. Everybody in the building, salute to y'all, man. 189 in the building. We seeing talking about this console thing, right? So there's a console that look just like the old school Nintendo that we used to rock, you know, and they do the uploads on the games, but it's a bootleg version that's out there, right? And it's selling, and they're selling it for like 50, right? But man, it has so much racist content and so much, you know what I'm saying, derogatory things towards kids and all that stuff. It's just unreal. So we getting into that right now. So salute to everybody coming in here again.
It looks exactly like a miniature version of the old Super Nintendo.
Taylor Turley's 5-year-old son was gifted the console for Christmas, and she was ready to share some gaming nostalgia with him.
I was raised in the 90s. A lot of these games are very familiar with me. I honestly wanted to play the game before I gave it to him.
But she quickly realized some of the preloaded games included offensive or racist language and pornographic material, like this image of what appears to be 2 naked children in a tent. The book.
Y'all see that?
Even the packaging.
Oh, my bad. Let's go back.
The book.
There we go, right there. So peep that out right there. You know what I'm saying? Again, we ain't gonna do too much of that because again, that's weird anyway. But you got those type of depictions in these video games. Now, one is, why is kids in there with no clothes on? I don't get a video game. If you know what I'm saying, it's a video game, story game. Why is it 2 kids in there with no clothes on? And then when you look at the whole totality of the picture, it looks like a woman with it showing the front. It's such imagery just in that video alone. That's what's so crazy. So much imagery, right? So let's keep going. Salute to everybody, man.
Book there labeled porn, and one with a sexually explicit character that looks like Ronald McDonald.
Look, okay, so check this out. That's what I want to show y'all too. So not only you got a character of looking like Ronald McDonald, why after, look at it. Like, which way I go? This way. Yeah, right here. Let's go. Yeah, right here, right? Slugger, salute, Slugger. Peep game right here. And why does it say email me? Look at that, y'all. After that whole video game, it says email me. Man, email me, and gave the name and everything. Oh, man, T, I be everywhere, man. I'm telling you, I stay plugged in. I do. I really do. Salute, Slugger. Y'all go follow him. Yeah, Bass, this is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand, man. I have thousands. That's why we're going to get this Rumble thing. Man, I got thousands and thousands of shows. My homies know. We going to run it up. Yeah. My stuff is bigger than what's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got stuff that is going to blow y'all mind. Some things I cannot put on here. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of my channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So let's keep going, y'all.
Along with an email account.
You can only imagine the type of person that's posting their email on pedophilic games.
She says she was also shocked to find a game with racist characters.
There's another game that is supposed to be like Mario 2, I believe. and it's called Black Man 2 once you get into the game.
That's crazy, dog. It's a game called Mario 2. What kind of game you gonna play with Black Man 2? What? Black Man 2? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all let this make sense. Black Man 2, like, what, like, how do you even program them? Why you gotta put the black man in there? Like, 2 black men. You ain't even come up with no name. What they name? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. What we doing here? And these games are pushing it. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to the University Galaxy, dog. We're gonna take this somewhere else because we need to take our show on the road. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to, pretty soon got to blow this pop stand. That's just what it is.
And
so
I don't know how to describe it. It's pretty racist.
The gaming system, which doesn't list a manufacturer on the box.
Okay, now, something wrong with that. Did y'all hear what he said? I want y'all to understand. Yeah, that's why I understand what's the premise of Black Man 2. That's mind blowing. I want to buy the thing just to see who the hell is Black Man 2, but I would never even support or even put my money into some crap like that. That's the shit that make me mad. I almost tried to get it so I can show y'all the box. And I was like, it ain't even worth. I'm not giving them nothing. But think about this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Think about this. Tell me, y'all, Jersey Rich, King, help me out. How is it not a manufacturer on the box? I'll wait. How? Somebody tell me that. Come on, man. Hey, man, flag on the play, man. Bring it back. We got a violation, dog. Bring it back. No so who's selling it? Who get the bread? Where is it? Yeah. Come on, man. This crazy. Listen to what they saying, man.
But says it's made in China is.
All right. Hey, salute to you, Dolly Bear, man. You get, hey, do your physical therapy. You already know. You staying tapped in. Just make sure you tap in later. I already know. Great job on the mod. I appreciate you, Dolly. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Best from, yeah, exactly. It is. It is. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Sold by multiple third parties on major retailers like Walmart or Amazon. And we found it being sold in person at an electronics store in Corona, Queens, displayed right here on a table outside the store, along with what appears to be a knockoff Nintendo Switch. Here is the loading screen, and we see Luigi here, like a cartoon version of Luigi. Very,
like I said again, that right there is crazy, dog. You got action game, shoot game, sport. That's sport, ain't it? Why they got your boy Mike Tyson on a shoot game, dog? That is mind blowing, bro. Straight up. Like, why you got your boy Mike? Hey, Mike, you listening, Mike? I hope one day you'll listen to me, Mike. I'm a big fan, Mike. Man, sue them, Mike. Sue them, bro. Yeah, sue them, bro. Right? That picture alone, dog. Man, they wild. Shoot game. Yeah, boy. Mike, if you listening, Mike, I know you got enough money. I know you chief good. You know what I'm saying? I know you do. That's why I got much game from you. Went from boxing to chief, and then you making money still like you even more. And you was getting got. You know what I'm saying? Please sue them, dog. Get them off the map. You know what I'm saying? I should have hashtag and put Mike Tyson in. You know what I'm saying? I should have did that. Mike, they doing you wrong, fam. That's very, especially in 2023.
Familiar. Looks like a fun game so far. Everything looks pretty normal. But as we kept scrolling, we're deep into the games now. It's 111 is the number of games that we've gotten to get to this screen. And on the
Oh, so housewife, salute, Queen. We got her in the building. Yeah, top of the morning, you Queen. We seeing talking about how they implementing these crazy video games, right? Man, these video games is out of control. So you got this video game where it's a bootleg Nintendo, but the graphics and the stuff they putting in here, man, it's just unreal. I know, T. Wow, this is crazy, ain't it? Like, you can't make this up. This is crazy. So let's go back and check it out again.
Retailers like Walmart or Amazon. And we found it being sold in person at an electronics store in Corona, Queens, displayed right here
Also, y'all, please go and subscribe, man. Go follow Hoes to a Housewife, man. Y'all follow her channel, man. She does a lot of uploads, old uploads of CW. She got the interview with him on there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go fuzz with her, man. Please go fuzz with her, man. You know what I'm saying? That's family, good people. Yeah, it's good people right there.
On a table outside the store, along with what appears to be a knockoff Nintendo Switch. Here is the loading screen, and we see Luigi here, like a cartoon version of Luigi, very familiar. Looks like a fun game so far. Everything looks pretty normal. But as we kept scrolling, we're deep into the games now. It's 111 is the number of games that we've got.
You already know Hoes to a Housewife. Yeah, great content on there, man. She got the nigga, you know what I'm saying, the big homie, you know what I'm saying, the bruh CW on there. She got all old stuff back when he was back, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, talking how he talked, putting it down way back then, you know what I'm saying, with the braids, the dreads, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So she got great content on there, man. He kicking some real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see you, Ashley. Salute. Yeah, the crazy part, how Walmart gonna sell a bootleg game with a man. Hey, ain't that crazy? And say they don't even know who manufactured it. Somebody they had to sign some contract. And like this one right here. So my man finna give an example. You scrolling down 111 games. So in the first few games, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely check it out. Definitely check her out. Support the channel, man. Also follow her on Instagram too as well. You know what I mean? She's putting stuff on there all the time. So yeah, like peep this out. This is what's so crazy, y'all. So they doing this Jungle Book crap, right? So this is Jungle Book. Allegedly, supposed to be the bootleg version.
To get to this screen, and on the same page we have Mickey Mouse 3, which sounds like a game. Sure, you let your kids play that, that's fine. But on the same page we have one that sounds much more explicit and questionable. And then as we hit play, we were even more shocked. Okay, right off the bat, that's not the Mowgli I remember.
Now look at this, man. Now look at this. Now why is Mowgli got no clothes on? Miss Thang, hey man, appreciate you coming over here. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, dog. I mean, come on, bro. Like, why is Mowgli got no clothes on? The kid that ain't Jungle Book. Mowgli had the little brown strap on. Come on, man. In a video game, not thinking. You thinking it's Jungle Book. That's why just because the names, remember now, people do it on YouTube. They clickbait names. So just imagine that's what they're doing with the video games. They clickbait and got you thinking it's something else. Yeah, it never fails how hide it right in front of, they put it every time right there in front of our grill, right there. But we think we're so smart. We bypass it. We just want to be a friend to the kid, not knowing, like I said, it's like handing them a loaded weapon and saying, don't go over there, because if you pull that trigger or you click on that button and play that game, something's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah, he had his junk covered, dog. He didn't have that hanging. But they talk about, but see, that's where the problem comes in. There's enough money being put in. And that's the sad part. Now it's other ones that's doing this. Just imagine if this is $50, right? Let's just say this $50. Imagine how many they sold. Imagine how many kids are confused. They sit in their room just because you tell your kid, go play the video game, go on in your room. You're not knowing what they watching. They playing this game. They get to see Mowgli walk around with his junk hanging. They think it's okay. They think it's all right or it's normal for a young man to watch another man with no clothes on. That's not normal. That's not normal. It's like you're building some type of weird stimuli. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The people that makes these games not right, kids play. No, it's not. It's sickening.
It would just be a normal game if it weren't for Mowgli being naked. We've reached out to Disney for comment on this, but have not heard back.
I was fuming.
Kyla Knight has been trying to warn other parents about the system on TikTok and tells us she bought it for her kid when it was here as a bestseller.
Now look at that. Now tell me, how is that a bestseller on Amazon. That means they sold a lot. They sold a lot. #1 bestseller. And then you got to think about it. Was those bots that made them say that to get people to buy it? People need to understand cheap is not exactly. It's a fact. That is a fact. And it's certain hidden agenda. Ain't nothing for free. Whether they taking your mind, your body, or your soul. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Everything has a price. I don't understand how they allow it to be sold. I don't know. I'm still tripping. I'm telling y'all. Y'all hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all rocking with me this morning.
On Amazon.
My husband went ahead and bought it. It was like, hey, this is only $50. You know, we're going to go ahead and get this.
After Kyla reached out to Amazon, the company told her they were investigating. And in a statement to NBC News.
That's a great question, Mr. Smith. That's a great question. Y'all see that? That's where it don't make sense. It took one word to make sales, and it's something fit. It's all yeah. I smell something. Yeah, I smell something, dog, because that doesn't make sense. And how did Amazon get it on their platform? See, this is what it don't make sense, because if you do anything as a business, you got to go through the program. Listen what I'm saying. Allegedly, what they tell us. You go through the program, you set up a business thing, you got to have certain pictures, you got to have, you know what I'm saying? And then you can sell it, right? It's like they can ship it. So I don't understand who set the business up on the Amazon to enable to do that. It's not like it's an eBay, and it ain't even, not even verified. See, that's another thing. I thought you verify, you authenticate, what is it called? Authenticity guarantee or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to verify. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all.
Said the product was, quote, investigated and removed. But as of today, it's now listed on the site by another third-party seller.
Now it went off. Listen, so tell me, okay, it's on the main site. They said they took it off, and now it's a third-party seller that just put it back on there. Yeah, exactly. Man, that's what I'm saying. Somebody getting that back pay, dog. Somebody like, man, we're going to bootleg this out. Let's just put it out there. If it hit, guess what? We still going to get the bread. But if it don't hit, we still going to get the bread.
Walmart also telling...
But if it hit, now we can say, hey, we'll take accountability. It's almost like they threw it out there to see who would say, who is it? Like, wouldn't you think the first people were like, hey, let's see who made this. Let's go complain. Wait a minute, I'm looking on the box. I can't find who, I can buy it. But if it breaks down, who do I talk to? You know what I'm saying? Who do I call? I can't call nobody. And come on, man. This is crazy. Let it make sense, y'all.
NBC News, the game will be removed because it does not comply with our prohibited products policy. But we found one that appears to be the same system by a third-party seller today. The online posts selling the systems do not mention anything about inappropriate content. They even receive some 5-star reviews.
If you go into the descriptions of these consoles, they are marketed to children. They're marketed to give to your friends' children.
However, now Kyla and Taylor joining dozens of other customers, leaving reviews to warn other parents and to get the word out.
Oh, man, this is crazy. I'm just... Like these video games, y'all, please stay on y'all kids, man. Yeah, get that off the market. Well, it's hard to get it off the market when you don't know who made it. Well, allegedly, that's what they said. That's why it didn't make sense. Like, if a parent wants to get it off the market, how do we go, you know what I'm saying? What is the angle we go at? How do we do that? Because that's the first thing I try to look and see. I'm like, okay, so how do you know who did it? Well, you don't know who did it. Okay, so if I don't know who did it, then who do I talk to? Well, you don't talk to nobody. So I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody I can talk to, but you telling me I can go get the game. I can still get the game, though. I can still get the game. Man, it just don't make no sense, bro. I just can't believe that you know, that they put us in these situations like that, or these families got to be smart enough to make the right decision. Again, it ain't the kid's fault. I can't blame no child. That's a child. I can't blame the child. I damn sure can blame these parents. For real spill. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's right, Ms. Smith. Run these lights up.
All I wanted to do with this whole topic was just make sure that parents knew potentially be on presents that they're buying for their kids.
My warning would just be to make sure that you go through the console yourself and test out.
And that's number one thing that I want to tell people, man. Go through the console stuff. Test it. Look at it. Sit down with them. It don't cost you nothing to sit down, play the game, know what they playing, know what they involved with. Your kids start having a fascination with guns. What video game they playing? You ain't got a bunch of guns laying around. How they know what F and N's and all this and all that? You got to start asking yourself questions. That's right. Trust but verify. Yeah, we need to start. Man, I'm telling you, this is crazy. How are they able to even sell this and push this out there? And they're selling it like, think about it. You got this over here, an older version of it, but the actual real one for $200. But then you got this version over here that's $50 and got way more games. I mean, that's where they get us. Oh man, yeah, damn, we got way more games. And you first thing parents say, hey boy, get that $50 one. That $50 one, you can play those games and the new ones. Yeah, facts. Facts, bad. So two major. It's got to be.
These games, even if you're not interested in playing it, just be aware of what your child is taking in all accounts.
All right, Stephen Romo joins us now live here on Top Stories. So, Stephen, I mean, this is pretty eye-opening, and it's incredible how much it looks like the old Super Nintendo. How hard was it to get to the games that were inappropriate? I mean, could any kid find them? And you found things that were even sicker than what we saw in your story, correct?
Yeah, stuff we could not include in the story, definitely on this game. That's one of the weird things about it, though, is...
Now that you also hear it now, think about, they just showed us what they could show us. They said stuff on there way more sickening that they can't show us. That's what I'm saying. They probably got way out of control. I bet you some of them games is probably, I don't know, man, adult games. When I say adult, like, on them sites, that's crazy. Like, and this is for kids, it doesn't have an age thing on there. They can't even show us some of the stuff that's on there. It's crazy, y'all. Yeah. Let's go back, y'all. Crazy.
Playing it, just be aware of what your child is taking in all accounts.
All right, Stephen Romo joins us now live here on Top Stories. So, Stephen, I mean, this is pretty eye-opening, and it's incredible how much it looks like the old Super Nintendo. How hard was it to get to the games that were inappropriate? I mean, could any kid find them? And you found things that were even sicker than what we saw in your story, correct?
Yeah, stuff we...
I was just like, damn, even sicker. Like, even sicker. That's why I said, we get on, if we was on another spot platform, we'll go deep. Then we'll be like, you'll be like, whoa, yeah, this is just general. Think about it. It's blowing y'all mind general. But what if y'all really did it and went deep in it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, whoa, like, that's too much. Yeah, insane and sickening. Those are the words that they use. It's crazy, ain't it?
Could not include in the story, definitely on this game. That's one of the weird things about it, though, is if a parent gives this to their child, they might look through it for a while and not find anything. But after scrolling just a few pages down, all of a sudden you see some strange titles that seem racist. The games themselves are actually pretty normal. But then you get to the one like we saw, the Jungle Book version. There is a normal version of the Jungle Book as well. But then for
my thing is, why does video games got to be racist, dog? Yeah, with their hearts on their butts. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, why? I mean, I don't understand. Why does a video game got to be racist? Why are you promoting that? There's no manufacturer. We know it came from across the water. You know what I'm saying? Why are you allowing that? Because I don't think they got it anywhere else. They're not pushing that. No, I haven't heard about it. I even looked to see, again, because it came from across the water. I'm trying to see, was there evidence of it? There's nothing over there. So why are there, I'm talking about in other places too. Why is it here? Why of all places? Why is it here? Why do they got that here? They don't even settle over there. So why is it here? And why are we allowing that? That's what don't make sense to me.
Inexplicable reasons, there's this sexually explicit version in there. And there are some totally good games, some nostalgic games. I played the Star Trek game. It was actually pretty fun for a while. That's why I don't understand the reason that this product would actually have that. It'd be good to get a response from the manufacturer, but there's actually not one listed on the box. So
that doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, dog. What do you mean? So okay. So if that's safe to say, like we said earlier, it must be the Tendos thing. It's got to be Tendos. I mean, who else manufacturing? Where are you getting the software, dog? Yeah, where are you getting the software from, dog? I don't understand. Yeah. And yeah, facts. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. But they're saying there's no manufacturer. But this thing's selling everywhere. All in New York, everywhere. You could even get it on Amazon. You used to could, and you probably can't. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's see. Let me pull it up. I'm curious, dog. Y'all pardon me. I'm about to pull it up and see if we can find it. I'm just curious to see if it's on there. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is crazy too, because this is a different one. And this brand also, you know what I'm saying? I can't. All I know is, hold on, let me, can I, okay. So here's another one. This is an older version, right? And this is the company, right? This company, put it like this. This company is across the water. And this is the old version. You feel me? Like this the old version. But it's another one. It's another, I'm looking right at it. I'm looking for $46. One is $39. Bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. It's on there. Yeah, go check it out. Just type in that in Amazon and just go through and see all the bootleg ones. And they cheap. They $34. Some of them 34, some 45. How they able to do that? I thought they ain't have none. No, they ain't sued nobody. They claim they ain't got. Yeah, y'all go check that out. It's crazy.
Yeah, some sick puppies out there, and we thank you and the Top Story team for finding this out so we can let parents know.
Yes. So yeah, man, as y'all can see, man, it's some sick individuals out there in this world, man. It's some people out there that really got some personal issues, dog. I cannot believe this. This is a video game. If y'all go, y'all will see them and go look and click on and see the manufacturers. So I don't know. You don't know what's in those games because that ain't the same manufacturer. We don't know because you don't know. These products won't last. I don't know, but they so cheap. I'm looking at them. If you go check it out, like I said, if y'all go check it out, I mean, there's a list of them. They all up and down that way. You feel me? Trying to see if I can find without them doing something crazy. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. All right. Yeah, see. Yeah, you can't show that. You can't show that. Yeah, so we're gonna try to let me see if I can pull this one down though. We'll pull this one down. Give me 1 second. And what's so crazy, there are reviews on here, right? There's reviews on here talking about, and we're gonna pull one up. we'll pull one up. Give me 1 second. So yeah, so like I said, back to what we were saying before, and I'm trying to pull this video up so then I can share it with y'all. So yeah, man. So they're talking about a lot of these games is there on Amazon that also, you know, again, is the problem. Like you can't make this up, dog. I just don't understand what this, you know, with the races and the sexual content. Hold on. Let's see. Bam. Bam. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can bring this over. Y'all hit that like button, man. Comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Trying to bring you some good content here. Letting y'all know. You feel me? What's this really like, man? What they really getting at? You know? So we're gonna send this one. Okay. Bam, bam. So we're gonna play a little bit of this snippet of this right here. Let me pull it over 1 second. While we doing that, you know what? While we doing that, we're gonna do like what everybody else said. We're gonna do a little intro music, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you call that? Intermission or something. We're gonna intermin it, you know what I'm saying? Let's do something like this.
Yeah, real shit, real life. Here we go. Hey, hey, I feel like Cross, I'm a fucking boss. I got the drip, and you know I got the sauce. I tell these fuck ass niggas get lost. Coming through your chimney like I'm goddamn Santa Claus. Hey, 2023, and you know I rock my chain. Nigga, boy, I'm grown. I ain't trying to play no games. Doing what we want, and we doing what we claim. It's crazy how they pussy niggas selling out for fame. Like, look at my neck, look at my worth, nigga. I'ma shine so hard, make it hurt, nigga. Been away that I am since birth, nigga. Tabernacle in the stream with a church, nigga. I'm chosen, I'm chosen. I be in front of the camera posing. You see that choker on my neck and it's frozen. Hey, 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 yeah, I'm chosen. I am not stressed. I passed the test. Look at my name. Look at my team. You know we gon' win. You know we gon' win. Until the end. You know what I get, Stone C, like my name is Smith. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Run up on me, I'ma make you do flips. Do a bad flip. Niggas they cap like an actress. I don't fuck with niggas doing magic. Pull up on your mama and it's tragic, damn. Woo, 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 hey, woo, 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 hey, hey, yeah, hey. You can buy a watch, but you can't buy time. Every day I wake up, I'm on my grind. All that bullshit. Money help my nigga, I'm fine. I'm real. Yeah.
Yeah, we good. Yeah. So we back at it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff at the same time. So let's go ahead real fast. Shout out to this YouTuber right here. We're just gonna go into where he's talking about this whole thing about Amazon selling.
And here somewhere, deep
Check
down,
this out.
there's got to be something we could pull from this. And as
fair
the
use,
human
guys.
race,
Fair use.
mistakes.
Hold on.
Right. And I understand you want to take care of your kids. I'm a parent. I have children. Something that looks like a Super Nintendo and doesn't play Super Nintendo games, plays NES games. That's what I would be offended by mostly. But this news story's been just like, it pops up every.
Yeah.
Say what you will about anything going on in the world, but I don't think these Chinese companies, there's probably like a million of them. Like one of them was the first. They're like, let's clone this Super Nintendo Classic.
That's right. And that's exactly what they did. It's millions of them. I believe I believe it's a whole bunch of them that we just don't know. You see what I'm saying? So let's look.
It's junk. But like there's one right here, and it's got to be the same one. Built 821 games built in. Some are repeated. Hey, at least they're honest. Some are repeated. Hey, that's very rare for them to say that. But I found this listing odd for a couple reasons, right? Like, where's the one picture? And I don't even think this is the biggest like thing, but it kind of is funny. Like 2022 updated version. So they meant updated, obviously.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things with this, man. And so it's like people are doing these blogs on that because they can't believe it. Like one right
I don't
here.
know what that is. Some books or something. And then you click this Comfort Heal Cup. Like, I've never really seen these listings before. And then you got Spanish version of Harry Potter. And then you got the Golden Girls, the complete 4th season.
I mean, it's got all types. You see some of those, and I think they just lead you off to doing other stuff. And like we say, bringing up, you know, I mean, it's so much stuff right now as far as that. And that's one of the guys was trying to explain it, and he was going through it. I wish I can go on to Amazon and pull it up and show y'all. But it's so many ones, like some of them games you ain't never even heard of. But like I said again, the problem is we got to start being accountable for our own kids. We cannot think it's a money grab game. If we sit around and say, oh, you know, my kid would never do that, or my kid would never think like that, or my kid wouldn't want that game. Man, kids are curious, and they don't even know what they're curious of. But if you putting that in front of them, what do you expect them to do? Like, let's be honest. Like, what do you expect? If you gave a kid like that one they was just talking about, 800 games, some of them are repeated. So out of them 800 games, how many games you think got neutered in explicit language? Or all types of stuff. Might even have gore, too much gore. Might have, like I said, with the one with the McDonald's, you know, having Ronald McDonald sitting there with the boy. You see what I'm saying? Like, so we have to start being aware, man, and being cautious of what's going on in this world. And we got to start doing better. Like they say, if you knew better, you do better. You take the time to know what's going on in your kid's life. Because again, and even that's for grandparents, because, you know, like a lot of times kids will use their grandparents to get what they want. So even the grandparents, if you're a grandparent, your uncle, you might be wanting to give your niece, your nephew, your cousin, somebody something, right? Just make sure you know what you're reading and go back and look at the rights and the wrongs. It's just like if you bought a car. You ain't buying a car just a car because of the name. You want to know if the car is reliable. What's in the car? You do your study, your research. Don't hand these kids because they're getting easy access. Now think about it. These games are not even Wi-Fi games. See, first thing we said, well, I could stop them from being on the my kid don't play on that because it's Wi-Fi, and excuse me, I got a Wi-Fi and I block it and they got to use the Wi-Fi code. Those games don't need Wi-Fi. Those are old games that we had that they figured out a way that we would, think about it, us as parents would say, man, but I remember I used, just like she said, man, she wanted to play the game. And that's the only reason why. Like, first thing, like we would say, man, I remember that game. I remember pole position. I remember all these different ones. Castlevania, you know what I'm saying? Duck Hunt, all that. And we want to play those games. And we like, yeah, we might play that one game with our kid. And we say, well, man, go play the other games on there. Us not knowing that it could be way more games on there, make way more weird stuff on there, stuff that we're not even accustomed to, even like, would even imagine, like, whoa, that game's not on there. You know what I'm saying? Like they said with the Jungle Book thing. You know what I'm saying? Mamba he ain't naked. Why is he naked running around in the jungle? Like, who's watching that? Just like I said, the damn email. That blew my mind. You got Ronald McDonald, some explicit, and then you turn around and you have an email that's put up. Like, where they do that at, bro? Right? So I'm just saying, we gotta learn. If we knew better, we do better. You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead, salute to the people's coming in here. I just want to show that part. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run it back. We still got 98 people in here. Man, y'all hit that like button, hit the like, don't cost you nothing. Share the content, put it on your Facebook, let people know coming up. Don't allow your kids to be stuck in the room all the time or stuck in front of a TV, because the TV is the one that's going to end up being the parent. The TV going to end up messing around, telling your kid to go do harm to you because they watch something on a video game. You know what I'm saying? And they think that that's normal because you said they can play the game. So if you say they can play the game, they're playing stuff like the Call of Duties when you got 13 or 14-year-olds out there playing these games and these parents don't know. And they don't realize, oh, I didn't buy them the game. You don't have to buy the game. They can download the game now. You don't have to go get them bought no more. You just say, they say, hey, mom, dad, can I get this game? Or you say, check this out. You might even say, hey, we're just down. And I'm guilty of it when I first started. Hey, only the free games you can download. But guess what? Those free games is what they gambling on you to say that as a parent, because you're not going to invest in the gore game for your child, but you'll let them download or try it, right? And then you find now all their time is consumed about a game. You know, I saw my son doing it, playing it to the point he's standing in front of the TV, just like he playing and he's zoned out. I'm talking to him. He don't hear nothing I'm saying. He's in a whole nother zone, talking to himself, just into him. Hey, bro, put that down. Turn it off. Go outside. You got too much attachment to something that is artificial. And we're not doing that. No, you're being detached from real life. The world is passing you by, and you're in here in front of a TV screen. A TV screen at any given time, the damn shit can short circuit. Then what you gonna do? Or the Wi-Fi can go out. What you gonna do? See, they don't give you the real perception of life. If I don't pay the bill, you don't play the game. If I don't pay the lights, you don't pay the game. Yeah, they do it. You know what I mean? They do it, and it's sad because we want to try to give them the things they want, but we got to learn if you're doing that, please make sure you know what you're giving them. So we're going to run this back one more time. Salute to everybody in
system,
here.
But it's far from it. The Super Mini SN02 preloaded with 800 games looks nearly identical.
See, with that guy, it's the NES02 or whatever, 800 games on there. Think about it, y'all. 800 games on one console. It's impossible. That's why I said, why would you give a child 800 ways of looking at stuff? They only need to play one game. You see what I'm saying? It's the overload. By the time you figure out they didn't watch or play something inappropriate, man, they probably at the 500, 600 mark. It keeps them locked in front of the TV. 800 games will keep anybody. Back in the days, we was glad to get one damn game, one disc. Can you imagine having 800? Man, you would never leave your house back in the days. You playing video games all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't it crazy?
To the original Nintendo SNES. Even the packaging is nearly a perfect copy, but it's not created by, sold by, or affiliated with Nintendo in any way.
It looks exactly like a miniature version of the old Super Nintendo.
Taylor Turley's 5-year-old son was gifted the console for Christmas, and she was ready to share some gaming nostalgia.
And I remember that, y'all. Y'all don't know if y'all, most guys, young men our age, that was Kung Fu. Yeah, Kung Fu was a bad boy right there. Now, that nothing wrong with that. That was a real game that we used to play back in the days. And that's how they draw you in. So if I were to play with my son, I'm like, man, we're going to play Kung Fu. And like, dudes, after a while, okay, you go ahead and play. Now they're going to surf it. They're not going to play because they don't know. So they just going to surf whatever that's on that 800 games out of that game right there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild, ain't it? 800 for $50? Come on, man. That's crazy. I don't care what nobody said. That's nuts.
With him.
I was raised in the 90s. A lot of these games are very familiar with me. I honestly wanted to play the game before I gave it to him.
But she quickly realized some of the preloaded games included offensive or racist language.
And see, that's what I'm saying. The shicky machine. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. That must be something. Yeah, it must be something racist. So that's wild. So those words right there are speaking to people. Oh, like, man, that's crazy. So you got from 23 to 26 saying racist things. That's wild, man.
And pornographic material, like this image of what appears to be two naked children in a tent. The book there labeled porn, and one with a sexually explicit character that looks like Ronald McDonald, along with an email account.
Man, but they so brazen and bold. And you already know the first thing kid gonna do, grab their phone. Ooh, it's an email at the end of the game. Wow. It's an email at the end of the game. That's crazy, dog. With the email over top, probably while you playing the game over. Yeah. An email at the end of the game, whether you win or not, they shoot you out of email. That's wild, dog.
You can only imagine the type of person that's posting their email on pedophilic games.
She says she was also shocked to find
That's fact. That's a fact, Bass. So that's why I don't play that, dog. Yeah, I didn't like that. I never forget when I sat there with my son and I tried to play. Man, I was embarrassed. Like, man, what is you doing, bro? Why would you do that? Like, and yeah, it was like you setting them up because the game, the whole purpose is to steal, take people's stuff, take stuff from women, deal with the worst of the worst. You see what I'm saying? They won't let you change out a character. They got one character. Ain't it interesting? One character. Yeah, I'm gonna stay like that. You can't change out a character. You can't be a woman, can't be nothing else on there. But you can do the most foulest things on there. And at the end of the day, you can do all that. But at the end of the day, if you can't get away, you go to jail. Yeah. Yeah. I did too and broke it. Right in front of them, no cap. Broke it right in front of them. Told them I'd never buy him nothing like that. I was embarrassed. I was like, bro, I'm setting him up for failure. He in there trying to figure out, trying to figure out how to go down the alley and rob the women by luring them in a car. You know what I'm saying? Because, in the game, you can lure them, and on them games, you can lure them women, which is, what do you call it? Women of the night. You can lure them in the cars, take them around, and then whatever you're going to do to get them to get you the money, and then you rob them for their money. Yeah, that's what that is on there. That's crazy. That's why I was like, no way. You teaching them some very foul ways of looking at or portraying how people look, or they look at you.
A game with racist characters.
There's another game that is supposed to be like Mario 2, I believe, and it's called Black Man 2 once you get into.
I don't. Now that right there, Black Man 2. Yeah. Yep. Hot licks and everything. That's right. Break down, chop down cars, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get away with it. No. Yeah, you hear that? Black Man 2. Y'all, this is crazy. Black Man 2. I'm blown away. Black Man 2. I don't even know why you got to say that. Like, what as two black men? I don't get it. Black Man 2.
The game, and I don't know how to describe it. It's pretty racist.
The gaming system, which doesn't list a manufacturer on the box, but
all cap. Again, we're going to call cap, y'all. We got to call it like we call it. It's straight cap. What you mean you don't know the manufacturer? And like dude said on the video I showed, which I didn't want to show a lot, but the video, like he was saying, was it's hundreds of these. It's like he said, somebody figured out the program, and then they just created these companies off the program. That's what they did at the end of the day. See what I'm saying? So this is crazy.
Says it's made in China, is sold by multiple third parties on major retailers like Walmart or Amazon. And we found it being sold in person at an electronics store in Corona, Queens, displayed right here on a table outside the store, along with what appears to be a knockoff Nintendo Switch.
See what I'm saying? And I saw those on there too. So even though they got knockoff Nintendo Switch, but then they got those games uploaded. So I'm just curious. I mean, with a Switch, how are you able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Bootlegging is a problem. Yeah, it go back to the two little kids who shot at with the police. They said they was gonna do it. Yep, y'all remember that? That's when it back. Even back to remember what was that one? Them kids back then, them kids doing that wild stuff, Dungeons and Dragons. It was like one I might have to do when it was a throwback. I want to do that. Where them kids was going around and they was, I guess, thought they was, MIDI. I don't know what it is. I never got into that, dog. I felt like need to draw. If you want to be something, draw or watch cartoons or something. For me to want to reenact some, that's crazy. But we do it when you think about it with these songs, these rap songs. It's just another form of way to catch your attention. You see what I'm saying? It's just another form to catch your attention. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah,
Here
the
is
Kill
the loading
Boys.
screen, and we see Luigi here, like a cartoon version of Luigi, very
And I still can't get past the shoot game. And you got your boy Tyson up there, dog. That's where I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. Like, you got sport game. You put this person right here for the soccer, but you got my man right here for shoot game. That's wild, man. Y'all wrong.
familiar. Looks like a fun game so far. Everything looks pretty normal. But as we kept scrolling, we're deep into the games now. It's 111 is the number of games that we've gotten to get to this screen. And on the same page, we have Mickey Mouse.
See? So let's see that. Mickey Mouse 3. See, I don't know what the mother words gets a, see? It's almost like, so they must have, what is it? Is Mr. What's that? Is that a Mr. I Art too much? Mr. I Art too much. Number 117. I guess you got to decipher words. Is that Mr. I Art too much? Oh, is that Miguel gets a, what is it? Motion of, I don't even know what the hell. How they MD? See, almost like it's yeah. I don't know what the hell. There's something there, like dude saying. I'm trying to figure out what it mean.
3, which sounds like a game. Sure, you let your kids play that. That's fine. But on the same page, we have one that sounds much more explicit and.
What? That right there. I don't know what is it. M Wiggly. Oh, something wiggly. Some wiggly gets a wiggly. Yeah, I see where they going with that. That's some old weird. What?
Questionable. And then as we hit play.
Now look, I don't understand. Like they said, Slew E, I see you in the building. Look at this. But Disney got something to even play on to this right here. Gotta be secret codes or something. Real talk.
We were even more shocked. Okay, right off the bat. That's not the Mowgli I remember. It would just be a normal game if it weren't for Mowgli being naked. We've reached out to Disney for comment on this, but have not heard back.
I was fuming.
Kyla Knight has been trying to warn other parents about the system on TikTok and tells us.
See what I'm saying? So it even goes to even that too. You see what I'm saying?
She bought it for her kid when it was listed here as a bestseller on Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. How is that a bestseller, dog? Let's go back to me at least.
Being naked. We've reached out to Disney for comment on this, but have not heard back.
I was fuming.
Kyla Knight has been trying to warn other parents about the system on TikTok and tells us she bought it for her kid.
Let's look at that. See? And that's how some of them say, yeah, I seen that. I seen that store. See, that's the store. If y'all can't see it, visit that store. But how is it if you visit that store? How, my whole thing is, and I just saw that on him. My thing is, how in the world do you not be able to find who owns it? I don't get that. And you say you don't have an owner or a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? That mean they sold millions. Facts. Facts. Baz, facts.
When it was listed here as a bestseller on Amazon.
My husband went ahead and bought it. It was like, hey, this is only $50. You know, we're going to go ahead and get this.
After Kyla reached out to Amazon, the company told her they were investigating. And in a statement to NBC News, said the product was, quote, investigated and removed. But as of today, it's now.
See? And as of today, now it's still on there. But it don't say millions, but it's still, you know what's so weird? It's got 4 stars on it. So what's so weird is people like those games. So then you got to say, who's buying those games? They're impressed. They like them. They left reviews. They love the game. Or they say, my kids love the game. That's weird. I don't know if it could be bots or what, but it is weird that they would say that, right?
Listed on the site by another third-party seller. Walmart also telling NBC News the game will be removed because it does not comply with our prohibited products policy.
You shouldn't have never been able to. Come on, Walmart, you can't sell that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how? Like, they keep saying partners. Who's the partner? You got a partnership. That's what I'm saying. You got to go into the partnership with them, right? They distribute your stuff, they advertise, and you just the person that ships it out, right? They help you sell it, they get the cut, they partners. So Amazon got to be getting a cut. Somebody, Walmart is getting a cut. Ain't nobody, if that's the case, we all can walk up there. I can go up there and take my clothes, which I wouldn't because my clothes, we got top notch over here. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Some smart computer whiz that got a mean hack game for real. Yeah, it got to be, bro. And you just go in there and just take your stuff, or you got famous seasoning. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to take my seasoning there, put it on the shelf. But we ain't partners, you know. I don't know. I can't, where's the manufacturer? Can't tell you that. You got to build, I don't know. Like, I don't get how they can get past that without some type of documentation.
But we found one that appears to be the same system by a third-party seller today. The online posts selling the systems do not mention anything about inappropriate content. They even received some.
Of course, yeah. See, rave reviews, dog. Look at this. Check this out, Baz. Look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? Ain't that wild, dog? That's nuts. You see that? 5 stars. How? Let it make sense, dog.
5-star reviews.
If you go into the descriptions of these consoles, they are marketed to children. They're marketed to give to your friends' children.
However, now Kyla and Taylor joining dozens of other customers, leaving reviews to warn other parents and to get the word out.
That's all.
Yeah, y'all, please, man, stay on your kids. Monitor the kids, man, because like I said, they claiming they don't got know anybody who's manufacturing this thing, but they gotta know. There's no way.
All I wanted to
too
do
much
with this whole topic
too much
was
money
just
involved.
make sure that parents knew what could potentially be on presents that they're buying for their kids.
Facts,
My warning would
asshole.
just be to make sure the console and test out these games, even if you're not interested in playing it. Just be aware of what your child is taking in all accounts.
All right, Stephen Romo joins us now live here on Top Stories. So, Stephen, I mean, this is pretty eye-opening, and it's incredible how much it looks like the old Super Nintendo. How hard was it to get to the games that were inappropriate? I mean, could any kid find them? And you found things that were even sicker than what we saw in your story, correct?
Yeah, stuff we could not include in the story, definitely on this game. That's one of the weird things about it, though, is if a parent gives this to their child, they might look through it for a while and not find anything. But after scrolling just a few pages down, all of a sudden you see some strange titles that seem racist. The games themselves are actually pretty normal, but then you
800, you see that? You see what it says? 821 games, dog. Wow. That's nuts, dog. Damn, 821 games. That's nuts. Yeah, that's a lot of damn games. And you found them to be racist, and some of them, what you get to the 500 mark and get into rated R games or something. That's a lot of games, bro. For $50, you know something up with that. Something's definitely up with that.
You get to the one like we saw the Jungle Book version. There is a normal version of the Jungle Book as well, but then for inexplicable reasons, there's this segment in there, and there are some totally.
Yeah, they letting them get filthy rich. This was nothing said using copper. That's all it was. It was an alley-oop. It was to play like, I don't know what's going on. We're going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the little kids, TV station. Yeah, we don't know nothing about that. Well, yeah, we're mad. They shouldn't use our stuff. They shouldn't use old books like that. In other video games. How did they get the rights to do it? I'm surprised ain't nobody been suing them. But the weird part, they claim they don't know who to sue. So something don't make sense, man. But man, I appreciate all y'all rocking with your boy, man. We had a great one today. I just wanted to build on this. Y'all got to put this out here for me, man. Y'all help me get better, man. I keep bringing stuff to bring awareness to what we got going on. Y'all know I'm pushing it. I'm for the kids. Speaking on being for the kids, I got to get ready to go because I got to go deal with the kids. Also, man, salute to my daughter, man. She just ended up being, she ended up trying out for volleyball. She won. Salute to you, young lady. I'm proud of you. You know, I already know, man. You know, daddy proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep pushing you. Like I said, it's time to shine. You know what I'm saying? Shine like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? My sons, too, appreciate you. My daughters, I appreciate y'all. My wife, appreciate y'all, man. Jersey Rich, thank you. I appreciate that, too, King. And everybody, man, that came on here rocking with your boy Cross, y'all hit that notification, man. Y'all put a comment down there. Share the stuff, man. It don't cost much, bro, to share. You know what I'm saying? You know, bear with me, bro. I got a lot going on, so I'm trying to put everything together, you know what I'm saying, to give it all to y'all. So, you know, salute to Maki, too, on that, too, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Base. So, salute to Maki, too. I appreciate you, bro. We're going to get this rumbling thing going. Man, we finna blow up, y'all. So, I want y'all to hold on because that's what we're trying to do. So, on that note, I want to leave y'all with this, and I want to say thank everybody for coming out. Thank for everybody loving the game, the content that we put down. Y'all go subscribe to my homeboys. Y'all know who they is, and we doing this big. So on that note, peace.